Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning to the episode of The TheWunderkindShow. Today's second topic, Dan Orlovsky holds Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson once again to a whole other standard. Look, guys, there's a reason why I like Jalen Hurts. I feel like behind Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts is the second most disrespected quarterback in the league. And I don't even think it's relatively even close. What other people are worshiped and praised for, he gets diminished by. And when he succeeds, they go, yeah, but for no reason. For no reason. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to play a part of First Take between Dan Orlovsky and Stephen A. Smith, which both of them are absolute hypocrites, and I'm going to show you and call out exactly why they're hypocrites. So without further ado, let's go see what First Take had to say this time.
I don't think there's anything that Jalen can do to be in the conversation with those three guys as players. I agree with your point that the Super Bowl it elevates the perception of him. But talent-wise, I don't think Jalen's ever going to be into that group. But if he wins a Super Bowl, then those three guys, we're going to have the conversations of when are they and if they will ever jump into there. But Stephen A., if I asked you to rank those four guys right now, like you get to draft those four guys right now, you're not taking Jalen Hurts over any of them.
Lies!
Correct?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
But conversation.
Yes, I am.
From a conversation perspective, I'm simply saying the conversation changes. I understand if you're analyzing and dissecting their games the way that Dan Orlovsky does. Certainly, he's a distant fourth compared to the other three.
Distant fourth?
I don't think there's anything that Jalen can do to be in the conversation with those three guys as players.
Listen, I want to make sure I say this. See, and I don't like hypocrisy. Hypocrisy really bothers me. I came on here, regardless of how me and Bengal fans be at each other's throats, regardless of how some people say I feel about Josh Allen, I've given them I said that Joe Burrow is a top 5 QB. I said the big three is Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Patrick Mahomes. I've been saying that for years, actually. For a while now. For at least 2.5 years. I've said that Jalen Hurts and Joe Burrow are right outside them. Now, here's my problem with people that do not believe that, right? They're going to say, oh, Jalen has all this help and everything else. Jalen was still making the playoffs when he didn't have that super team. When nobody still believed in him. When he was not even the starting quarterback, he took the starting position and still was going to the playoffs with a subpar team, willing them there. Let's speak facts. He then became part of a play known as the Tushy Pushy, in which the whole offense grabs a hold of your tush, the quarterback plants his feet, and everyone screams, "Oh!" and goes that way. They wanted to ban it. Ban the game. Oh, it's not right. It's not fair. It's automatic. Nothing should be automatic in the sport. Take it out. It takes away the love of the game. And then when they have Josh Allen doing it, oh my gosh. Jesus has found his knowledge, found his light. He's right. He's bright. He is. I'll let you know what else rhymes at the end of that. I ain't going to say it. And you look at them and say, okay, with all the things I just said, he's also made it to a Super Bowl. So he's made it to the playoffs with subpar teams. He's made it to the Super Bowl. He's been ranked second in MVP voting already once. Has crazy amount of touchdowns, right? Is part of a play that has become unstoppable in NFL lore and is now going to his second Super Bowl. And to top it all off, he had one of the greatest Super Bowl performances we have ever seen. But you're going to try to tell me he doesn't have enough talent? You're going to try to tell me that he can't be within that group of people? You're going to try to tell me? Like, you know what? You know why I'm saying this? Because the tush push, what they say is a cheat move for Jalen, it is applauded for Josh Allen. The Super Bowl that he made it to is downgraded and saying it doesn't matter. While the Super Bowl that Joe Burrow played less better than in, right, and lost also is used as a crutch to consistently hold him up to the top 5. And once again, and I'll say it again. Say it again. He's been a Pro Bowl quarterback, and he was second in MVP voting. He's not talented enough. He's not so that's what we're doing now. He's not talented enough because you guys were wrong about him, because he's not part of your hero team. Funny thing is, if you ever notice, and I say this, when you're not liked, no matter what you do, it's never enough. And that's happened with Jalen and Lamar. Both of them. So when Jalen makes the Super Bowl, it doesn't matter. It matters. The tush push when he scores, it's a cheat move. But they love it when Josh does it. Second in MVP voting, but he didn't win it. Going to the Super Bowl, his team is stuck. It shouldn't count. I remember being on Twitter telling Philly guys that Jalen's going to be okay. I'm on record. You could go pull up some of them spaces for Jalen's, I believe, rookie year or second year, what it was. And go look at what I was saying. They're recorded in recorded spaces. And I'm telling you, Jalen's going to be just fine. I'm telling y'all. He's going to keep evolving. You know what I was told? You don't know football. Bro, I don't like hypocrisy. Don't try to change up the narrative now that he has a chance to win one. I'll be happy if Jalen wins. He'll have a Super Bowl. Lamar will have the MVPs over him, and he'll have the Super Bowl over Lamar. Cool. Lamar will eventually get his. That's my mindset. Okay, cool. But you know what the problem is? Because they've been it's all about Super Bowls. Who cares about the MVPs? You would have to catapult Jalen to the second best quarterback in the league by the media standards of how they've been grading these guys. You know that, right? By their standards. Because remember, that's all that matters. I love, once again, hypocrisy. 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 It's ridiculous. So, before I end this video for the foolish that you had, Dan Orlovsky, how you doing, bro? That's for being a hypocrite. Stephen A. Smith, you've been a hypocrite. Anybody else trying to say that? Double slap. Jalen has worked his butt off. His butt off. I can't stand when you got guys that literally get told no. They get laughed at, say they can't do anything, and they go further. They use it as fuel, and you still perpetuate hate. Despicable. Dan Orlovsky, despicable. Stephen A. Smith, despicable. Ridiculous. Laughing in that man fail. He'll never be that good. He'll never be that good. Then he ends up taking his team to the playoffs. Oh, that's as much as they'll get out of him. Then he has one of the amazing season. Oh, yeah, it's only one season. Goes to the Super Bowl. Has one of the greatest Super Bowl performances we've ever seen. Now's an opportunity to win another Super Bowl or go to another Super Bowl to go against Patrick Mahomes for a rematch to win. And you guys downplay it. Dirty. Dirty. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Ridiculous. But what do you guys think? Are you tired of the media's double standard when it comes to certain players that they like and dislike? And do you believe that Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson are the two most hated players in the entire, or QBs at least, in the entire NFL. Let me know what you think down in the comments, please. All right? But as always, that episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. And now we get down. We have fun and we laugh. With everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment in all of the comments. If you've not done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes. 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This show not just signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.